Hello, welcome to Tarot to T. Today we're going to do a July 2022 reading for the sign of Aries. And if this is the first time joining me, that was a 10 of diamonds. I like to pay attention to those. Let's see if that comes out again. If this is your first time joining me, welcome. Glad you could make it. If you're one of my loyal subscribers, thank you for returning. And thank you for being a subscriber. Always appreciate it. So Aries, we're going to look at a situation that you're dealing with for the month of July, or it could be something that's just started. And so we're going to kind of organically look at how it's going to unfold, how it's going to affect you, that sort of thing. And then we're going to ask for some cards of advice. Okay. Gotcha. So let's see what we have going on for Aries in the month of July 2022. Sometimes these cards stick together. I feel like they build up static or something, so I'm just getting clumps. Okay, there we go. Oh, that was crazy. Okay, I see it. Okay. And I'm doing a little bit of a different of a spread. If you've joined me before, I felt called to do a different spread for the month of July. So we're having fun with that. Please give us, okay, I didn't even have to say it, more advice cards for the sign of Aries for July 2022. My gosh. Flip like fish. They're just popping out of the water like fish. Fun. No? Okay. Okay. Oh! That 10 of diamonds! Da-da! It came out earlier when I was first shuffling, so interesting. Anyway, we're going to go ahead and look. See what's going on with you. 8 of Spades. King of Hearts. And this one had two cards come out. So we got the 6 of Diamonds and we got the 7 of Hearts. And we have the Queen of Clubs. Oh, this is interesting. You had some disappointment here revolving around work and finances, I think. Because of the 6 of Diamonds, we have a little hint of something financial that was involved with this. This 8 of Spades is about challenges at work. It's big, stressed out, needing to take a break. But also, things moving ahead. It's kind of like it's the flow of things right now. The 7 of Hearts is what literally is like breaking, something is breaking your heart. It's disappointment. It's being let down by other people. People being flaky. Or something is being flaky. It could be like the workplace in general. Nature of the job. The 6 of Diamonds, however, does talk about new opportunities, but I think you've been let down by these opportunities. I think maybe I'm picking up like some kind of promotion happened where you got like some kind of boost, but then it was a letdown. It like really wasn't what it was cut out to be. Could be influenced by this King of Hearts character or this Queen of Spades. So we have a dominant male energy and we have a dominant female energy. It's possible you're represented by one of those, especially with the Queen of Spades. This is a fire sign like you. I'm hesitating here with this King of Hearts. This normally is, and I'll just tell you the context of it, is like a loving, fatherly kind of energy. It doesn't mean your father was involved with this, but somebody who kind of embodies that or represents that for you. Or like it could be a boss or superior, because it does also talk about authority, but they generally have very good intentions. It's like maybe somebody put you in this new position or gave you this promotion and they had very good intentions about it, but the thing is, it let you down. It fell short. And so you're like in the secondary feminine role where you don't quite have the authority of the king. She's generally a very social, well-liked person. This very well could be your energy. Yeah, there's nothing sinister to say about this. Now, if it does represent somebody else right offhand that's coming to mind that you think of, take it how it fits. But there's some kind of power involved with her as well. It's just that she is not a male energy. And male and female, there's no hierarchy. It's just different expressions of authority. Just like I think most people would agree that, well, most people I know that run in my circles would not say that men are better than females or females are better than men. It's just different expressions of a different authority. Each has their own qualities that they bring to the table. Let's get some more cards to see what's going on with this situation that came up that disappointed you. Because I think you got yourself into a better financial situation with the Six of Diamonds here. It allowed you more freedom to take more responsibility, possibly to make large purchases, pay off debts, that kind of thing, but there was disappointment wrapped up with it. What else can you tell me about Aries' situation here for July? Okay. Three of Spades. So these threes do represent third party situations. It doesn't mean it's a third person. It could be just a third element. But it is also talking about stress. And in the realm of work in particular, and being anxious, worried. That is still a dominating theme in this reading. It's not telling me much else, but it's telling me that you were really stressed out. Which sucks. Okay. Alright, Six of Hearts. So now we're back in the realm of opportunities and growth in some way. This talks about compromise, though. It's very possible that you had to make some compromises. The trade-off being probably the stress. It's a good indication that another six came out, because these do talk about doors and paths opening up in front of you that wouldn't have been there otherwise unless you had gone through this. So even if this did turn out to be not everything it was cracked up to be, it's definitely opened some new paths for you. Eight of Clubs. Again, this is how things are rolling right now, but this represents some kind of confusion or having to make it's like a crossroads decision. And there's also a little bit of stubbornness involved with it. It also talks about backing away and taking another perspective, which again, with this three of spades and the Eight of Spades, that talked about stress and needing to take a break as well. It's almost like whatever has evolved for you in your life, and I do think this is around work or career, you need to to, like I said, take a step back, gain a new perspective, and make a decision possibly which way you want to go with this. Do you want to keep going down this path, or do you want to explore some of these new opportunities? Because you do have other options. The reading is saying that you have other options, Aries. So if you're feeling stuck, now we didn't get that card yet, the card of feeling stuck. If you were starting to feel like you're stuck or trapped, you're not. That's the bottom line. Let's go ahead and look at your cards of advice, though, because I think it's about stress relief. You just got the card of... This isn't the feeling stuck card. I got real excited there for a second, but it's close. It's actually about uncovering... this is Seven of Spades, in case you can't see it. It's about uncovering truth, information. It's not necessarily a positive truth that's been revealed either. I think it's pretty obvious to me, without going any further, that you thought this was really something you wanted, and I don't think it's turned out that way. Nine of Clubs. Okay, so something has... or something... This is the way to complete something, to close something out. Jack of Diamonds. Okay. Dealing with finances again, and we have the Ten of Diamonds, because remember, this popped out like when I first started the video. This is where you want to be, this financial success and awesomeness. This is the end all of completing cycles. Cycles to me is kind of a vague word. You know, it's like a lesson you needed to learn, or it's like a pinnacle you reached. It's reaching the prize that you've had your eye on. It's prosperity, it's success, and this is where you want to be for sure. The Jack of Diamonds, because it is, again, talking about finances, you don't have a lot of experience being successful. I think this is the first time you've actually seen success. Or experienced it, not seen it, but experienced it, at least on this level. I mean, we're all successful, you know, throughout our lives in certain ways. Sometimes more, sometimes less. But I think it's acknowledging that this isn't, you're not in your comfort zone. You've been pushed out of your boundaries of what you're familiar with and how you know to operate. The Nine of Clubs, like I said, is another card of completion, and this is achievement. This is actually the card of having a raise or promotion in a job, and I think it totally points to that. You've reached some kind of achievement here, but I think you've realized that the grass isn't always greener. Yeah. Let's see what else advice we can get out here. Oh, that just popped out. Again, finances. We got the Three of Diamonds. That is, there's confusion around this in the money sector. I think that's obvious that even though you have the success here, oops, sorry, you don't quite know what to think of it. This is also the card that represents needing to communicate in some manner. I don't know if that means communicate with your spouse, or a significant person in your life, or talking to a friend, or even talking to like a superior or a supervisor, possibly this King of Hearts energy down here, which I think might have had something to do with the raise or promotion, like they were the person that got it, that made it happen, for you. Eight of Hearts. Okay. So this is about being social and celebrating and going out and hanging out with family and friends and very positive relationships. You know, honestly, it's not giving you a lot of advice. I think it's just kind of acknowledging that it's opened up doors for you. And I think the Eight of Hearts is kind of like, yeah, you know, it's fulfilled some kind of wish for you, and it's brought happiness. The celebrations, you know, the happy home life. But there needs to be some kind of communication about the price of success. Because it's not all that you thought it was going to be. Now the truth has been revealed to you that this really isn't perhaps where you want to be. I mean, maybe you have to stay there for now, Aries. I'm not seeing any cards that talk about real action, like, oh, this is what you need to do, this is what you need to let go of. It's just like, you're not experienced with this, or you weren't before, but now you are. And you've reached this pinnacle of financial success, and on some level, obviously, you desired that. And you've achieved it. It's all about success and achievement here. There's just this small element of being disillusioned, realizing the grass wasn't greener, but now you're there. I'm being disappointed, sorry. That was earlier. It's the price of success. You know what? I'm going to leave it there, and if you want to subscribe, if you haven't subscribed, it'd be very interesting to see your mid-month reading to see if it picks up. Because this is like something that's in motion, but there's no conclusion to it yet. It's just kind of exemplifying what you're experiencing and what you're feeling at the moment. And this is what's on your plate. Well, okay. Well, thank you for joining me again. If you liked the video, go ahead and give me a thumbs up. And if you're experiencing the success, Aries, I guess enjoy it, the parts of it that you can enjoy. Because it's definitely giving you some financial freedom. And if you stay on this path, I think this is where you're headed. If you're not already there, this is where you're headed. Which is, like I said, the pinnacle of financial success. It just comes at a price. Anyway, I'm repeating myself. Take care, and I will see you again soon.